This is a more extensive list of some of our referrals. I just wanted to share some of the people with you. But on Angie's list, we're this is John here, and Jamie's here with me. But on Angie's list, we have hundreds of reviews. I took their last names and different things, made some notes with some people. But Angie's list recently, they've only gotten us 4 deals in the last year. We used to get sometimes 3 or 4 deals a week, and we really feel that because it was in transition of selling, that it just sold the last quarter of 2016, that they stopped all activity of helping their uh, what would you call this? What are we?
Service providers.
Service providers. And so in turn, I mean, we've still done well in business, but their services $70 a month, and they take sometimes 20 to 60, $70 off of one uh, deal also, so they're very expensive. Here's a sample of what they charged them 140. They got $21 for doing it. Here's 322. We got 322 out of a $379 job. Now, the first few years that we worked with Angels List, we was getting 4 or 5 deals a week. But when they made it free, that's when everything started to decline. Our customers, I mean, a lot of people were paying $100 a month to have these service providers, and they're trying to do something to balance their competition. But the truth of it was, they just ended up, I mean, in this whole transition of selling, I mean, as far as we're concerned, we became, things didn't work out for us. We really appreciate all the customers. But anyway, here's some of our people that were on their list that gave testimonies. We've got the actual address and everything, but we didn't want to share it with everybody. Here's a chiropractor. And Jamie, do you do the windows at the house and the business, or is this just the windows
I'm
at the
just doing their
business?
business windows.
Do you do more than just them? Do you do family members? I was thinking,
That was no.
okay, so this is 25 a month for business windows, and he probably just has a handful of windows. Business windows are the cheapest windows that we clean. It's just in the industry. House windows are more expensive. Again, it's within the industry. The house windows help us make a living. Of course, everything else fills in too. We have about 150 customers monthly, and then we have about 500 customers from house windows to detailing cars. And I just wanted to go by some of these. Of all the testimonies online on Angie's list, a few years we only had 2 that were below A. Everything else was rated A. One, just a long story, not worth telling, but you figure hundreds of people. And but we was A. I mean, promptly I was asking Jamie, how many times do you think that we were late out of the last 3 years to
2 or 3 maybe.
2 or 3 times? And it's only what,
I
5 or 10 minutes,
Well, I
right?
think this last year I was late. There was rain in Nashville and many wrecks, and I was a half hour late.
Okay, on one of the appointments. Okay, a lot
But
of
it
times.
was it was over 100 miles away.
Right, right, right. And we typically call the customer if we have their
Hmm.
number and let them know. But the you can pause this anytime if you want to look at any details of what people say and have said. A lot of these folks have become our friends. They do their houses, cars, they do all the services we have. And Michael Spriggs, I made a note here. The little dots here I meant to talk about things. Is he's was Eddie Rabbit's manager for the first few years. Eddie Rabbit being the one that did "We Love the Rainy Nights," and me, Jamie, and Angelica were detailing his car while it was raining under a big carport. That's kind of fun. But Michael Spriggs, he does unbelievable. What's it called? The
Classical guitar.
classical guitar. You can order off Amazon, and it's just, I mean, he travels all over the world doing concerts, I believe. And it's just the music, not very little singing. And but here's now you say this person right here. That's not the movie star.
Mm-mm.
Okay, we did a movie. The guy that does the Nashville series, his wife came out and helped move the hose, and come to find out, what's her name? Do you remember? Tasania
Loman?
Loman. Is that her name now, or was that
I
before?
don't
But
know.
but anyway, she's really just kind of interesting. We've had more communication by email and writing back and forth. We try to do some movies on the side, and she was helpful in trying to help us with some of the ideas. And uh, he was a retired swim coach. Uh, just really nice folks. Bobby Beddard is one of those. We used to do their car every 3 months. Two of their cars, a Lexus uh,
Forerunner.
and what was it?
Forerunner.
Forerunner. But it was fun because they ended up selling both of them, getting a new one, and they gave away the two cars to one of their grandchildren. So that was kind of fun. And but see if there's anything else. And all these folks, of course, are important to us. Here's how Angie's List used to put some. No, I think is this on the Aryan, Mom, where the cost, or is that on their end? I think that's how it all looked. But we got all A's on everything we did. We even got this year. What's that called? The
Super Service Award.
Super Service Award. We don't understand. We only had 4 customers that bought from their service. I mean, you're talking $70 a month plus a percentage of the thing, and it's just not worth continuing because they're making a lot of money off you. And I mean, typically we would get 2 or 3 or 4 jobs a week from them, but everything changed whenever it was in the. Oh, here's the person that gave us an F. And but she actually said some nice things about us. Okay, though she didn't have a phone number, we were not able to get her phone number, so we couldn't call her. And but but the prices of windows. Did you want to mention that on here? It doesn't matter, does it? I mean, our house windows are about $14 window, and we do everything from the cleaning the seals and brushing them out, and the what else do we do there, James?
Clean the screens. We try to include everything so there's no surprise cost.
Right, but we go in debt. It's not that we're competitive in the market, but a lot of folks out there. Jamie just looked on the window thing, and a person, what they say, they just got their first job, and how do we do windows, or
Something like that.
right, on this resource page that she goes to, and you get people like that. We've done corrective jobs before where someone did them before, and we were lucky to be able to bring them back to life. They did such a bad job, and but these are not all our customers. All our customers. This is just Angie's List people that we met initially through Angie's List, and but on and on. The $500. Oh, okay, that's when you and Eli went.
Yes.
Hmm. But that's it. I just wanted to share some information of this is how far we go back in Angie's List. But Jamie's done house windows for many years. How many years is that?
13 at least.
13 years. And because the person that she used to work for, Sparkle, out of Sparta, Tennessee, gives us a lot of house windows because they don't like to do a lot of them. And we have the expertise to do about anything except storm windows. I mean, we could do them, but it's in our opinion, it's almost cheaper to replace a storm window a handful at a time than charge $25-$30 a window just to clean them. They're just such a pain in the to try to clean. But anything else, Jamie?
No.
Okay, but let me minimize that. Thanks for looking at this if you watched all the way through. But feel free to call Jamie on we're redoing our website to make it a little better. But Jamie's always available through up till like 7, 8 o'clock at night. And even when she's working, it's very easy for her to answer the phone. I don't want to do that. What do I want to do?
Pause button over there.
Oh, okay.